This video deals with very important concept from CISA exam point of view, that is firewall implementation structure. CRM firewall concepts have been bifurcated in two parts. One is firewall types and second one is firewall implementation. This video deals with firewall implementation. For types of firewall, we do have another video. Before we discuss about various implementation strategy, let us understand one important concept of Bastion host. It is a kind of reception area in our office premise. Every outsider first need to register themselves at reception and then only entry inside office area is permitted. So, on the internet, a Bastion host is the only host computer that a company allows to be addressed directly from the public network, and it is designed to protect the rest of its network from exposure. They are heavily forfeited against attack, so no critical data or application reside in a Bastion host. Common characteristic: its operating system is hardened in the sense that only essential services are installed on it. All the necessary services are disabled, unneeded ports closed, unused applications removed, unnecessary administrative tools removed. That is, all the vulnerabilities are removed to the extent possible. As per CRM, we need to understand three implementation strategy. One is screen host firewall. Here we will having one packet filtering router, one Bastion host. Second is dual homed firewall. Here we will be having one packet filtering router, one Bastion host. It's basically same like screen host firewall, but in Bastion host there will be two network interface card, while in screen host only one card will be there. Then screen subnet firewall. This is also known as demilitarized zone. So here characteristics: two packet filtering router, one Bastion host. So, screen subnet firewall is the most secured firewall implementation structure out of all these three, and this is the repeated question in CISA exam. So again, difference between screen host and screen subnet is, in screen host we have only one packet filtering router, in screen subnet we are having two packet filtering router. Difference between screen host and dual homed is that in screen host only one NIC and in dual home we are having two NIC. So this is how screen host firewall are implemented. Traffic will first come to packet filtering router, it will go to Bastion host, and then it will come to internal network. So request to note down, in screen host we will be having one packet filtering and one Bastion host. Then we have dual homed firewall. So here similar structure, but Bastion host there will be two NIC, that is network interface card. One for unsecured network and one for secured network. It is more restrictive form of screen host firewall. Okay, so this is the most secure firewall implementation structure. In any given scenario, we need to answer screen subnet firewall as the firewall structure that gives maximum protection against any attack. Here we will be having two packet filter router and one Bastion host. So from internet traffic will come to packet filtering router external, then it will go to Bastion host, then again one packet filtering router will be there, and then only it will go to internal network. So it is the most secured firewall implementation structure. Here's some question. Which of the following would be most secure firewall system implementation? Screen subnet firewall. An organization wants to protect a network from internal attack. Which of the following firewall structure would best ensure the protection? Again, screen subnet firewall. An auditor should be most concerned about which of the following while reviewing a firewall: properly defined security policy, use of latest firewall structure, Effectiveness of firewall in enforcing the security policy, technical knowledge of the user. So most relevant answer will be effectiveness of the firewall. Even if we have option A, B and D, but they are not effective to enforce the security policy, then that will be irrelevant. While implementing a firewall, the most likely error to occur is wrong configuration of access list, compromise of the password, inadequate user training, inadequate antivirus updation. Most challenging job in implementing a firewall is to update the access list, correct access list. Hence, chances of error also increases over here. The first step in installing a firewall in a large organization is to develop a security policy, review firewall setting, prepare access control list, configure the firewall. Very first step is to develop the security policy, and others are the subsequent steps. In security policy, your assets and the important staff who can access the assets are being defined. So to develop security policy is the first criteria. Which of the following is the most critical function of a firewall? To act as a special router, device for preventing authorized user, device used to connect authorized user to trusted network resources, proxy server to increase the speed of. So most critical function is to ensure that device used to connect authorized user to trusted network resources. Which of the following should be the greatest concern to an IS auditor reviewing the firewall security architecture? Secure socket layer implemented, firewall policies are updated as and when required, inbound traffic is blocked unless specifically permitted, and firewall is placed on the top of commercial operating system with all the installation options. So if you see, option A, B and C are the good practices for firewall implementation, but option D is the concern because this may impact effectiveness of firewall as all the installation options are open. Now again, which of the following greatest concerns would be addressed by a firewall? Unauthorized access from external network, again internal network, delay in internet connectivity, delay in system processing. If you see, option C and D are not major concerns. Option A and B, greatest concern will be unauthorized access from external network. Thanks for watching. Please visit datainfosec.com for more such videos. All the best.